What's the most creative way of taking out the target that you've seen so far internally?
The game is relying heavily on all these systems, right? The guards picking up guns and all that stuff. We've seen people do crazy chain reactions, like a Rube Goldberg contraption of small explosions that then eventually kills the target. But the whole trick is also getting the target in the right position. So you had to kind of go in and do a lot of footwork, and then in the end go back out, and then one bullet sets off the entire chain of events. And that's why we say, okay, wow, you win.
That's what makes Hitman so special, right? It gives it such a huge following.
And I think it's just this, what you talk about reminds me of, we had this, there was way back, we do these elusive targets that are, once in a lifetime targets that come.
Right.
And you have this one shot at going for them, which is a pretty intense moment. And then one guy, we watched him, right? He streamed what he's been doing, and he's standing in an Italian town we built. He's shooting a pistol at a window a few times. He seems oddly like sloppy, pew, pew, and then all of a sudden, poof, target killed, silent assassin, and he leaves the level with no witnesses, and we're like, what on earth is going on here? So we actually deconstructed it with this guy. So what he did was, there was this guy walking around a mansion. He has 2 bodyguards, so obviously you need to get rid of those. So what he did is, and we figured that we were in the mansion, I mean, hundreds of yards away, looking at it. So he put up 2 breaching charges on a, what do you call it, a sink. He he turned on the sink so it overflew. The 2 bodyguards notices this sink that's out of place. One of them takes 1 breaching charge and goes back to the safe depot with it. The other security guard takes the next one. And by this point in time, our sort of assassin over there in the tower knows it's time to strike. So what he has done is he's placed, as you talked about, a daisy chain of explosives that goes from the chimney up on the other floor and then down to the area with the sink.
Unreal.
Yeah. And he shoots a few times to hit that explosive, and then it goes, and then the target dies alone.
Took them all out.
Yes.
Took them all out.
And we were like, we couldn't even describe what that was. And I think
Please give that player a medal. You should nail it.
absolutely.